stars from 13 stars. This is one of the most remarkable days of my whole life. This is the premiere of Psycho 2. But before starting, I have a question for you. Did you know that there was a novel, Psycho 2? Of course, you could have known that there was a film, Psycho 2, 3, and 4, but a novel. Did you know that? Do you know that I went and bought this book? I was at the airport and I was reading the book, and a random person, arrived and said, "Whoa, is there a cycle too?" And I said, "Uh huh," and it's in my hand. Yes, there is a cycle too. And before starting the plot, let's talk about some curiosities about differences between Cycle 2, the novel, this one that I hold, and the film. Well, Robert Bloch obviously is still the author of Psycho 2 and Psycho House. There is a third novel here, okay? He's the author, and there was a very serious how can I say disagreement between him and the film industry of Hollywood, okay? After all that success of Psycho 1 and Hitchcock directing it, he immediately started writing Psycho 2. But the rights had already been sold to Universal, okay? So they didn't exactly need his book to make the next film, the sequel, okay? And they didn't want him anymore. He rushed it, okay, to write it. He handed it in to them, but they refused it. In fact, they despised Robert Bloch, who was very, very pissed, okay, with his reason about it. So do not expect going to the streamings and watching Psycho 2 and think that you are seeing the same or at least a close version to the novel. You are not. They are two completely different, okay, works. Okay, this is from Block, the novel, and the other one was written by a screenwriter of obviously Universal Studios or Universal Pictures. Okay, now should we start? Yes, we should! We're gonna discuss weekly, as you were used to, two chapters now, okay? Not three, because these chapters here in this novel are longer. And yes, this book, Psycho 2, starts exactly after the ending of Psycho 1. So Norman Bates is at the state hospital after being arrested, okay? Dr. Claiborne is still treating him as history, okay? And this is how it starts. Norman Bates is at the state hospital. He is not healed. Okay, he has the control. He can control the symptoms of the DID, or he pretends he can control. Okay, yeah. Let's start with the mystery. He's been there for years. Okay, he had been treated with electrical convulsion treatment beforehand with Dr. Steiner, and then Dr. Claiborne said that that was not necessary anymore as he had responded, okay, positively. So he started being treated with hypnosis. Well, Freud again, and he has been controlling the symptoms so far. The institution and both Dr. Steiner and Claiborne, they gave him like a vote of confidence, okay, a trust vote, and in charged him from the library, okay. Imagine an asylum, not exactly many people are fond of reading, so he had plenty of time to read and to take care of the library, okay. That's mentioned in the book as his spider web, him being the spider. Well, he's revolted when he talks to us. We can understand that he's revolted. Ah, by the way, Norma Bates is not the personality in charge, okay? On the contrary, how it ended in Cycle 1, Norman Bates, the adult, is in charge. We even don't know if Norman Bates, the boy, is gonna be a personality anymore. Bates, the mother, is, and I'm gonna get there soon. He's there, okay, taking care of the library and etc. Until the moment that he joined the amateur drama club. And one day in a presentation, he had the role of the aunt of a character, anyways, that was holding a fan, and he felt like The fan was a knife, and it became clear for the reader that mother is still there. So far we can see two personalities. Okay, the kid, we have no idea. Norman, as I said, is revolted of being there because he thought that if he had been trailed as a criminal, he would be already free. Okay, and as a lunatic, he's there locked in with a bunch of lunatics. Okay, he complains a lot that he has no visitors. In the past, he said that reporters used to go there to ask questions, but now not even the reporters are allowed. And he says something very interesting. Check it out how forlorn Bates is. He says that Sunday mornings, when it's visit time, everybody receives and hosts the visitors who are beloved ones, but nobody that he used to know is alive. And he mentions three people that he murdered: mother, the crane girl, these words, and Milton Arbogast. OMG, how lonely can a person be? Okay, yes, he is. He mentions as well that penguins come every Sunday morning. The penguins are the sisters, two sisters to be more specific. Sister Cupertine, that is the lead one, and Sister Barbara, who is new at the state hospital. Well, both sisters went there and talking to Dr. Steiner, but he was in a rush to the airport because he had some business in another state. So Dr. Claiborne is in charge of them. Sister Cupertine, that is there for a long time, has to see a new patient called Zenders. And Sister Barbara, who is new and completely interested in Bates' case, we don't know why and how. She's very young, by the way, asks permission for Sister Barbara to stay and talk a little bit with Claiborne. She allows. Okay, they make a deal to meet at 5 p.m. in the hall. Well, Sister Barbara is more than interested in Bates' case. She wants to see Norman Bates. Obviously, Claiborne at first says, "No, you're not allowed. Okay, you don't have a relationship with the patient." And she convinces him, saying that more than a patient, Bates is a lonely human being. Oh my God, she doesn't know anything about him, right? Well, he allows, okay, and both of them heads to the library. And the chapter 2 ends exactly with Dr. Claiborne introducing Sister Barbara to Norman Bates. It's like this: Sister Barbara, this is Norman Bates. Oh my God, I'm so excited for all this novel and all this mystery. Are you coming with me? So, subscribe to our channel, like the video, and see you next week.